Christine Lagarde, president of the European Central Bank, has warned that cryptocurrencies are worthless and should be regulated. And apparently she seems to think they have no intrinsic value.
I think we need to petition for the United States to black hole the US dollar.
Let's see if Congress can get behind that. Christine Lagarde, you're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy.
Is USDC posing a threat to Tether? Absolutely, as it should.
Project leaders over at USDC actually sat before Congress and they had discussions. I don't think I remember seeing the Tether guys over there. Maybe they got something to hide. SWIFT is indeed testing for cross-border payments. I think I know about a cryptocurrency that will make it all work and come together, huh? So if the dollar does come down, that's actually going to be very bullish for crypto. There's a lot of upside potential here. And we're also reaching a level of support in the market cap.
Yes, comrade. What he says.
Ja. All right.
No, it's da.
I said it that way, bro. I'm making up my own words, bro.
Hey guys, I'm the Reaper Steven.
This is Ace coming at you with Reaper Radio, discussing all things crypto and DeFi. Jumping right into the news and market analysis. We've got an article today. European Central Bank president says cryptocurrency is worthless. Christine Lagarde, president of the European Central Bank, has warned that cryptocurrencies are worthless and should be regulated. And apparently she seems to think they have no intrinsic value. Well, last time I checked, I can do a lot of stuff with crypto that I can't do with the US dollar, let me tell you. So, I mean, in terms of, tokenomics, if we looked at some of the ECB's decisions and what some crypto projects do, I think financial management's probably more on par with those who are managing crypto projects. Sorry, Christine, you kind of suck at your job. Anyway, I don't know, Steven, this is kind of a mess, though. What do you think?
I think we need to petition for the United States to black hole the US dollar.
Let's see if Congress can get behind that. Let's see. This is crazy. Yeah, they're just it's just more FUD. It's more FUD from the big financiers. They're just mad that we're getting ahead of them on this.
Is USDC posing a threat to Tether? Absolutely, as it should. So they talk, in this article about, the market caps of USDC and USDT. If you use Tether, stop it. I get that it's a large trading pair for a lot of these coins out there on different exchanges. But, if you're using it to switch something real quick, cool. But if you're holding Tether because it's your stable coin option, probably should look at USDC. So they compared in here, the daily volumes for USDC and USDT. And granted, USDC does have a lot less exchange volume. However, I would say people hold USDC a lot more often as their choice of stable coin, as opposed to where I think USDT is just simply used a lot for transfers and as a trading pair on a lot more coins than USDC is. But I can't wait for the day where Tether falls. I mean, I hope it's not a Luna situation. I never wish anyone to lose their money. We don't need another one of those, but there will be a day where this is flipped. Tether's backed by a lot of really bad debt, so I don't see this sticking around forever. And potentially it is going to be another Luna situation, but I suppose only time will tell.
Yeah, and the thing about it is the project leaders over at USDC actually sat before Congress and they had discussions about cryptocurrencies and policy and regulation. I don't think I remember seeing the Tether guys over there. Maybe they got something to hide. I'm thinking that this is probably something that a lot of us in the XRP army love. So it has been confirmed. SWIFT is indeed working with or doing CBDC related testing for cross-border payments. What's interesting about this is that they are kind of concerned about some of the development in individual central banks across the globe and not kind of working with each other. So one of the comments that was made in this, I'm gonna go ahead and read this is interesting, is facilitating interoperability and interlinking between different CBDCs being developed around the world will be critical if we are to fully realize their potential. Today, the global CBDC ecosystem risks becoming fragmented with numerous central banks developing their own digital currencies based on different technology standards and protocols. That would make sense, but if you think about it, I think I know about a cryptocurrency that will make it all work and come together, huh?
Oh, what could that be, Matt? What coin could that possibly be?
Yeah, all right. What's really interesting, so I noticed this is at this time in conjunction with Capgemini, SWIFT is examining how it can interconnect many of the domestic CBDC networks. Capgemini.
Capgemini. Oddly enough, one of our board members is the primary consultant for Capgemini. I wonder if he's got any inside dirty details on this.
Oh, that sounds kind of neat. Anyway, so it's good to see that this development's going on with CBDCs. The work needs to be done in such a way as to kind of keep some. I like the way that the regulators are coming in and putting a little bit of pressure on some of these guys that are doing with the Tether stuff and doing with the Luna stuff. That's good. So I really think that regulators need to have a relationship with these projects, and seeing that the corporate environment is also doing development and the private sector is doing development. It's progressing. Things are progressing nicely. So anyway, Steven, what do you got?
Oh, we've got a very very interesting article, to say the least. Now, listen, I don't think this is ever going to happen. I'm not saying it's not going to, because we don't have a crystal ball. However,
bro, they're trying to buy the dip.
Listen, if it dips that far, I'm going to be buying the dip too. I mean, 8,000, I'm going to be stacking up.
Buy dip, guys.
So they're talking about Bitcoin being able to fall another 70%, which I expect it to go down quite a bit. We're in a bit of a financial crisis in the U.S. and realistically all around the world. The stock market's down a significant amount from the beginning of the year. We're probably going to see continual drop in that number as well, unfortunately. But there were a couple comments in here I did want to go to real quick. So the CIO said that most crypto is junk and that Bitcoin and Ethereum will survive. So I will give the unpopular opinion. It doesn't change the validity behind the statement, but it is very much the unpopular opinion. 95% of cryptos are all junk. You've got some really great things out there that do very unique or have very unique applications, and where they're the first of their kind, but there's really just a lot of imitators on the market, useless projects. I mean, what are they up to now? Like 42,000 projects tracked on CoinMarketCap. I mean, we don't have that many uses for them yet, right? The other thing too,
that's just what you see, not what you don't see.
Yeah, that's true. Most of these currencies, they're not currencies, they're just junk. I don't even think we've seen a dominant player in crypto yet. So a lot of them are junk, but I mean, the US dollar is also kind of junk. So it's kind of a interesting comment to make. And as to not seeing a dominant player in crypto yet, Matt, can you think of anyone, any specific coin that maybe could be a dominant player in the crypto sphere?
Hey, Gary Gensler, buddy. Hey, whenever you're done, really ruining the lives of all these investors with XRP, just know we're gonna be there. We're not going anywhere. Just know we're gonna be there, buddy. Yeah. So just wanted to come in here and talk a little bit about some technical analysis that we're looking at in the markets. So, as you can see right here, we have a chart of the US dollar. So for those of you who kind of want to understand how asset money movement works, typically when there's a risk-off situation where most people are selling their investments, is you'll see a lot of momentum in the dollar to the upside, and you'll see it swinging or moving to in a general bullish direction. It's not good for underlying assets. So what we see right now is that we see the dollar hitting a level here that it hasn't seen for in some time, and it looks like it's hitting some resistance. So if the dollar does come down, that's actually going to be very bullish for crypto. And looking at the euro, you can kind of see some patterns and some correlations in the chart as well from there. And what I find really interesting is the total crypto market cap, considering that it's down 64% from November's highs. There's a lot of upside potential here, and we're also reaching a level of support in the market cap. So keep an eye on these markets. I honestly think that we could see some really exciting stuff coming up here pretty soon.
That's all we've got for you guys today. We appreciate you tuning in. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button below, turn on notifications, drop a like and a comment. Helps with the YouTube algorithm. Give us a follow on Twitter as well. I'm at the Reaper Steven on Twitter.
And I'm AceX147. Thanks you for tuning in for Reaper Radio. We'll see you next week.